play the guitar.
I'll be playing the guitar and ukulele, a lot of ukulele.
What is it with the ukulele? Greg Hawkes is doing it. My friend Eddie White is playing at the Cantab with the ukulele. What is it?
Well, the thing with the ukulele is it has a particular voice. He doesn't use it like a ukulele. I barely strum. There's no jung, jung, ka, jung. It's all very very rhythmic, but it's the tone. It's not like a classical guitar, even though it has nylon strings on it. It's got a different tone, and if you play it way up high, and you have like the guitar and a ukulele, it's just a really cool sound. So he's done some very clever writing, and then he'll add horns, like light horns. It's not a big score. It's not like big music. It's very slightly quirky, you know.
To think of Greg Hawkes doing an album of Beatles songs with a ukulele.
You know, there's a guy already in New York who's been doing that, and what he does is once a month or once every couple of months, he'll come out with a new version. He just had Vasquez. He just did, I can't remember the Beatles song, but he's been doing that, you know, and he's gone through the catalog, all the different musicians down in New York joining him as vocals, and then but they're doing like really different versions. It's really very cool. There's a website. I can't remember the website. We're getting off into
Google.
We're getting off into different territory here now.
But my point about Greg Hawkes is he's known as the keyboard player of the Cars, but he played saxophone for Martin Mull.
No kidding.
Fabulous Furniture before the Cars.
Wow.
You know.
So he's very musical and diverse, yeah.
He was our 7th guest. We just had him back before the Cars got back together.
He was your 7th guest?
Yeah.
You remember the order of all your guests?
Well, not all of them, not 550, but I know the first one was Marty Ballin.
Wow.
And then
he was your first guest?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I did a show in '79 in Somerville. I did a TV show for a year. And Barry Glovsky from Fusion is on my Facebook. He used to publish Lou Reed's poetry in Fusion magazine. So he's going to bring me some of Lou's poetry that I don't have. I got a bunch of them.
Wow.
But Barry's going to come back on the show. He was like one of my first guests in '79.
Wow.
So then I went off and did my rock and roll anthologies and playing in the clubs. And 16 years ago, I started the show.
I'm on one of your rock and roll anthologies.
Right, and I'm going to give you number 9 before you leave here because I had it transferred to CD. So I want to reissue them.
Don't reissue my song.
PCB.
Ooh.
Fine Line. It's great.
I can't believe you remember that. Ooh.
Hey, if I can remember
I shudder at the thought.
Guests and the songs and my guests on my show, right? That's pretty good.
That is amazing. You're an amazing person.